What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we get a special treat, it was once a Patreon exclusive match, but now it's being released to everybody, so I want to thank Kristian and Mark. This is very generous, with the holiday spirit, and also thank you to those guys. This is greatly appreciated. But yeah, we got Kristian Harloff taking on Mark Ellis, the creators of this thing. So I'm really excited to watch this and see how it all shakes out. So without further ado, let's get this thing started.
Hey, guess what, pal? What do we got? We're professional now. Are you ready to do this? I'm so ready to do this.
And Rachel Cushing at the desk. Now this is great. Yeah.
It's a very special edition of the show just for you wonderful Patreon fans. I'm Sam Levine. This is Rachel the Crusher Cushing, and we are totally prepared to be behind this desk running this thing.
We promise.
Make no mistake about it. This is the match so many of us have been waiting for a very, very long time.
Since the inception of the league. These guys started it all, and fans have been clamoring for them to go against each other because they just like division in the ranks.
Absolutely. This is Cain versus Abel, Serena versus Venus, Jim versus John Harbaugh, one middle-aged white nerd versus another middle-aged white nerd. This is what we came here for today. I am very excited. This is a match that I know I've personally wanted to see.
Yeah.
Probably since day one. I mean, have they played before? I don't really follow this sport, so I'm not the one to ask. Have they gone head to head before?
They have never gone.
They have never gone head to head before.
Nope.
This is news to me. Oh, then this is even more exciting than I thought it was going to be. All right, well, let's tell everybody about the players in this match.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, you've got Mark Ellis.
Baby Carrots himself.
Baby Carrots himself, who has a golden voice. We know that about him.
It's true.
He usually sits here and does this, much better than I do, but not better than you. You're wonderful.
Oh, I think.
Yes, of course. And let's see, he's got strengths.
He does.
Which I think is Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Probably.
Probably Arnie and Sly, if I had to guess.
And probably something to do with all that laughing he does all the time.
Yep, so comedy?
Yeah,
He enjoys comedy, it's my understanding. Also, he is great at reshingling roofs.
Who knew?
Yeah. Okay. At least that's what it says on the back of his resume, so I hope you're not lying to us, Ellis. His opponent, oh boy, this guy right here.
Commissioner
the
himself.
former commissioner of this very league, Kristian Harloff. This guy, he's a force to be reckoned with, let me tell you. He's been doing this, I guess, longer than any of us, if you really think about it. Yep. So that just really goes to show you that he's not a young man. Because the league is, if my understanding is correct, it's in its 38th year. And most of us are very tired. But Kristian has been at this since the very beginning. He's got some strengths, which I believe kind of mirror a lot of the strengths of Ellis. I'm going to say Arnie and Sly as well. I know he's a big Star Wars fan.
Oh, yes.
He knows a lot of things about child rearing. It's my understanding he has 7 or 8 children at home. It's a regular Von Trapp situation going down at the Ellis household. Excuse me, the Harloff household. Ooh, it was like a Bad Boys thing where like one guy's pretending to be the other one's It's a whole. Don't worry about it. That's a side story that's still going to be a Patreon exclusive a couple months from now. All right. I mean, I feel like we've covered everything there is to cover. This is the grudge match that everybody who is a Schmoedown fan has been waiting for. So I feel like there's no reason to delay it any further.
Nope. It's time for Schmo versus Schmo.
Schmo versus Schmo. So are you ready to Schmoedown? Yeah! All right. Yeah. Introducing first, the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown Team winner, the 2016 Ultimate Schmoedown winner, the former team champion. He is appearing in New York City at the New York Comedy Club October 5th. Mark your calendars with a record of 5 wins, 5 defeats. It is Mark Baby Carrots Ellis.
We can usually count on Ellis for an entrance, and he did not disappoint. Nope. I don't know what I'm seeing here.
I think I'm not 100%. It looks like the Flash is on vacation.
There's a little Caddyshack happening here, right?
Caddyshack. Perhaps he'll have to explain to us. That is a very well-made unitard he is wearing, though. I cannot discount the craftsmanship in that thing. Mark Ellis does not disappoint with the entrances. That was fantastic.
It's been hell being away from this desk. Good to be back.
Welcome back, sir.
See, so he's the devil on vacation is what I'm guessing he's going with here. And his opponents. He is the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown Team winner, the former team champion, the former singles champion, the former commissioner of this very league, with a record of 8 wins, 4 defeats. He is Kristian Harloff.
What? Wait, that's team action.
Yeah, he has team action.
I don't know what to think about this.
Why is he wearing a belt? I don't know. The match. He's wearing a belt he does not have.
Okay.
Wow. I would say he's gone to the dark side.
I paid for the motherfucker. It's mine.
This is highly unacceptable. I don't care for
However,
it.
I will say this. I'm a big fan of you.
Thank you.
That's why above the lines, if you want to ask questions, that's just Star Wars.
Yep.
Then anything else you want to ask towards me is fine. I love the Shire Rolls. Big fan of the Shire Rolls.
Thank you,
And
sir.
just want to let you know, you like the shirt?
It's a fantastic shirt.
Great, right?
Yeah.
Some of the best champions I've ever seen in my life.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Ever.
All right, so I think we're going to throw the match to...
You know, if we're wearing costumes to curry favor with the announcers, I could have worn my full Arby's hoodie.
Wow.
That would have completely changed the game.
Mark Ellis referring to my completely non-financial sponsorship deal.
Would you like me to throw out a mutton stuff reference? Because I will.
Thank you very much. Mutton Stuff,
Love that show.
Nickelodeon program I was proud to be a part of.
As you should be. It's a fantastic program.
And you know what? In fact, screw the movie stuff. We're just going to talk about my filmography.
I would love that.
Today, that is the question.
Rachel just fell asleep.
What was my character's name on That's So Raven? Go.
Raven.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Ned.
Also a good guess. The answer was Marvin. Marvin.
Is the answer Marvin?
The answer is Marvin.
Yes.
Harloff
Marvin,
wins.
thanks,
Let's everybody get out of here. Good night. No, all right. Well, gentlemen, you certainly have come dressed to compete.
Thank you.
So I have to ask, Mark Ellis,
Yeah.
are you ready?
Oh, just good to be back in the hot seat.
Kristian Harloff, are you ready?
That's decent.
There's a reason I didn't go over the rules because these guys fucking know them.
I like it.
Get
Cut it to the
ready
chase.
to Schmoedown!
All right, there's the handshake. Okay, gentlemen and schmoes, your first question comes from the realm of fantasy sci-fi.
Oh boy.
And you're both gonna like
Shmee.
this one. In the first Death Star battle in the original Star Wars, what are the 2 colors of the rebel fighter groups?
Now,
There's immediate writing going on.
something that they never... I've actually got the stopwatch right here.
Oh, we're going for 15 seconds on the dot here.
15 seconds. I mean, this particular
It's a
instance, it
hardcore one
looks
up
like
here.
they're both done. So I will say, gentlemen, starting with you, Mr. Ellis, what is your answer, please?
Go with
Was it red and yellow?
red and gold, and these are the tour dates you can actually check out October 5th and the 26th. Tickets at the website. Red and gold.
The bottom part of that is correct.
All right.
You realize you got to be out of here fast. You got to wrap this up. Gold and red.
That is correct.
1-1.
All right.
Can't miss the Star Wars
Oh, I
call.
get like go into a panic and I start making a fist spin immediately.
Oh, boy. All right, gentlemen. Question 2, the category is animated films, also known as movies I generally do not care for. So, who voices Mrs. Felicity Fox in 2009's The Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Oh, dear God.
This
That's not an encouraging
This is
thought
one
from
of the
Ellis.
rare animated films.
What is
that
George
I
Clooney's wife's
didn't
name?
See.
Oh.
And I gotta say, it's not terrible. 5, 4,
Angelina
3,
Jolie.
2, pencils down. Starting with you, Darth Harloff.
Angelica Houston.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
It's obviously Meryl Streep.
It is.
That is, in fact, the correct answer. And maybe
And there goes Viviani. We knew that was going to happen.
Yes.
All right.
takes a 2-1
seen that movie?
lead.
Yeah.
Never seen
One could say the devil's on fire early.
Ooh, one could say that, one will not.
Yeah. Never seen. All right.
All right, next up in the category of horror thriller. Who plays the lead in 2004's The Grudge?
You know, I don't like to see horror movies because I'm generally a big scaredy cat.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How about
Sarah
you
Michelle
enjoy horror
Gellar.
films?
I like to be scared, but the blood and guts, not so much.
I see. 5,
And I'm with Rachel.
4, 3, 2. All right, you're both locked in. You are not locked in. All right, starting with you, Mr. Ellis.
Big fan of this entire family, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
That is correct.
Not for yourself.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Harloff has not seen the film. That is a shame. Ellis takes a 2-point lead.
She's a vampire slayer, you know? You figure a vampire slayer can handle a couple weird ghosts, but no.
Not so
tough.
much.
No, she could not. She could not. I preferred her in that Jewel Thief movie, as you well know. Question number 4 comes to us from the realm of dramas, which is something I have always saved for my mama. The Descendants has George Clooney tracking down the man with whom his wife had an affair in which state?
Oh, boy.
Not the direction they thought that question
Yeah,
was going
they
in.
did not, you know what? I gotta be honest,
Hawaii.
I did not know which
We were both writing down Matthew Lillard.
I'm impressed
In
with that.
5, 4, 3, 2, you are both locked in. Starting with you, Kristian Harloff.
Hawaii.
That is correct.
It's actually pronounced Hawaii.
Okay. I
not
will
so
give
sure
you
about that.
an extra point and a half for being a little dickish.
Am I going to the right camera, Joey?
Does it really matter?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough over there.
Yeah, right.
Table, isn't it?
Forgot what it's like, didn't
Yeah,
you?
Hey, look, I got 7 circles down under to deal with, okay? There's a lot of stuff.
I go like this.
A lot on their minds. Lots on their minds.
Yep. All right, next up in the realm of Ellis's favorite comedy. I'm not going to laugh. Let the fake laughing. I'm going to leave totally up to this guy.
I was just thinking about a bunch of comedies I saw in the 80s.
Yeah.
They were great.
They were better.
All right.
Yeah.
For this question, in what 90s comedy will you hear the line, "Huh, I expected the Rocky Mountains to be a little rockier than this"?
I gotta be honest, I'm gonna be very upset with both of these guys if they don't get this. It's not
Dumb
our
and
job to sit
Dumber.
here and be judgmental, but if you
Oh, I
are
felt judged up there from here.
If you are a guy between the ages of 10 and 50, you kind of have to know this. All right, pencils down. Starting with you, Mark Ellis.
Mock. Yeah. Dumb and Dumber.
That is correct on both counts. Well
All
done,
right.
gentlemen.
You've both done Sam proud.
You are allowed to keep your middle-aged guy cards for the day.
Oh, where am I? I'm here.
Look, as long as I see
Show it to
them,
all the
that's
cameras.
all that really matters.
I'll
All
just
right.
tell you that I have the right answer.
I'd like to,
You know what? I trust you. You're both honorable guys. You'd never lie
I'd like
about
to thank
this.
Chris Koliski for throwing us some softballs. I mean, you could hit these baseballs with a pitchfork.
Wow. Wow.
I would say these are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm at the Flamingo Casino in the lobby every month.
then I'll tell you what, guys, since you like them so much, let's see how you do with question 6, coming to us from the realm of comic book movies. These are movies about comic books.
It's V for Vendetta. I quit.
Chad Kroeger of Nickelback famously performed the song Hero for Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Who composed the score?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Another question.
That's what we
Sid,
call.
when you thought it was
that's
gonna
what we
sag.
call a curveball.
It really is.
In the baseball world, that is known as a curveball. You think it's going one way, and then all of a sudden it switches and goes a very different way.
You know, I famously lost on that Nickelback question.
4, 3,
Yeah, he's got bad memories about
2, and Kristian Harloff first.
Danny Elfman.
That is correct, sir.
I didn't know Raimi used him for that. I went James Newton Howard.
Ooh, who did the score for ER, but unfortunately not the first Spider-Man.
He did.
So
There's a score in ER. It's not just a bunch of boop, boop.
the theme music to ER.
So yeah, it starts
Amongst
with
other
boop, boop,
things.
boop.
Yeah, it does.
And it goes into something melodic and nice.
Yeah, because that's what James Newton Howard does.
To quote Law and Order, dun dun.
You know what is also melodic and nice? The fact that Harloff has closed it to a 1-point game going into question 7 in round 1.
Which will be in the category of action-adventure.
This is us, buddy.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger drunkenly punches what kind of animal in both Conan the Barbarian and, again, in Conan the Destroyer?
Oh, man.
They're both riding.
Yep, they both appear to be writing. I'm a big fan of the UHF parody of this Conan the Librarian. Did you ever see that film?
I cannot say I have.
Change? You got any change?
Yeah, I sure do. All right, pencils down, starting with you, Mark Ellis.
I'm going to pull an Alex Karras and say he punches a horse.
Oh, I'm so sorry that isn't
Punches the
correct.
camel.
That is the correct
and
answer.
the accent.
And we have a tie
game.
going into the 8th and final question
That's what
of
you
round
get, Ellis,
1.
for calling the softball.
This is what I suppose we were destined for this. Hey, you know what? Now is really probably the worst possible time to point out. I did not mention this is in fact a 5-round grudge match.
This is the perfect time to mention that, of
These
course.
guys. So everyone's going, oh, it's going to be tight going into round 2. Don't worry, there will be plenty
Plenty
more
of
rounds for these guys to jockey for the lead.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
in the 8th and final question of round 1, who, in the category rather, of directors, they are the men and women who make the pictures come to life. Who directed Home Alone and its sequel, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York? It's very important that you add the colon.
Well, they can't see the questions up
Right,
there.
they
so
can't
I
see,
appreciate
and if I'd have left
addition.
that out, they might have thought I was talking about a different feature altogether. And, you know, I don't want to confuse the people. I want to be very clear. In 5, 4, 3, 2, starting with you, Kristian Harloff.
Chris Columbus.
That is correct.
I wrote Christopher Columbus and I the Explorer, but I crossed it out well before he had time, so.
In fact, his birth name is Christopher, so that would have also been correct.
Oh.
Well done to you both. We have a tie game.
There we go.
6.
All right, this takes us to the second round of this 5-round match. You guys know the rules. You're each going to take turns spinning.
Spin the
Lands
friggin'
on the
wheel.
thing. We're not going to go over the rules. Put them up on the screen if you need to. But I suspect every one of our Patreons knows it. Kristian, since you are supposedly the favorite, you get
Let him
to
go
decide.
first. Don't spin from the wheel.
Mark Ellis, please spin from the wheel.
Don't break the
Give
wheel.
it your best shot.
Don't in it.
Oh. That was a respectful
It
spin.
is respectful. I'm impressed. I don't know if the cameras are picking it up. Mark is not wearing any footwear over that devil unitard.
Something needs to breathe in that
Something
unitard.
does. Oh, goodness
boy.
gracious. It has landed on Sly and Arnie, something I considered one of his strengths.
I was going to say,
He is
he
going to
would be
respin.
teeing up Harloff with
He
that
is
one.
re-spinning
Teeing him up.
as if to suggest it's strong for him, but too strong for his opponent. It is going to land on, oh boy.
Oh, no. And he did it again.
This
Kristian with the evil laugh.
This could be trouble.
2 rounds out of 5.
It has
Second round out
landed
of 5.
on scores and soundtracks. He does not have the opportunity to respin. Rachel, if you would be so kind as to read from these questions to our pal, Mark Ellis, in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Is this what I've been doing to Souls forever? God, this is tough.
All right, Ellis, here we go. Your first question in scores and soundtracks is, who composed the score for 1984's The Karate Kid? Looks like it could be tough.
This is probably going to be a repeating theme. Is multiple choice, please.
All right, is it A, Bill Conti, B,
Bill
John
Conti.
Williams, C, Alan Silvestri, or D.
Alan
Ennio Morricone?
Silvestri.
I'm gonna go with the Rocky guy, Bill Conti.
That is
That
correct.
is correct.
One point.
1 point.
All right, your next question. Who composed the score for 1989's Glory?
Alan Silvestri.
I think I'm gonna go multiple choice, Rach.
All right then. A, is it Howard Shore? B, Hans Zimmer? C, John Williams?
James
or
Horner.
D, James Horner?
James
Just
Horner.
keep putting John Williams' name in there because I know it's not him. I'm gonna go with A, Howard Shore.
That is incorrect. Christian for the steal.
You give me the choices?
Sure. A, Howard Shore. B, Hans Zimmer.
James
C,
Horner.
John Williams. Or D, James Horner?
Horner, Zimmer. Forget. Horner.
That is correct.
Correct.
For a 1 point
point
steal. All right, Mark. Your third question. Who composed the score for 1979's Alien?
All right. What's the name of the category again, Rachel?
Scores and soundtracks.
Seems to be leaning one way more than the other.
A little.
Pointing it out there. For Alien, dear God.
5, 4, 3.
Gonna need the old multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Jerry Goldsmith, B, Alexander Desplat, C, Thomas Newman, or D, Hans Zimmer?
Riveting choices all.
Thomas Newman.
Give me A.
That is correct. It's Jerry Goldsmith.
Indeed. Retaking the lead.
Well done.
8-7.
Boy.
Your next question. The Hateful Eight features a track called Bestiality, an unused piece of music from which 1982 horror film? Whoa, the crowd was not
I'm
answering
gonna
that one.
go with the Thing.
That is correct!
Huge.
Well done, sir.
Look at that. Taking a 3-point lead.
All right.
After his go at round 2. Darth Harloff steps up to the wheel, and let's see what he winds up at.
Don't touch the pegs.
Not handle the pegs. I'm going to say not the
Yeah.
best spin
Does every
we've ever seen.
competitor see how
It was a
gently
rocking
we spin the
version
wheel?
of it.
It's almost
Oh,
too
you guys
gently.
know.
It was almost too gently. Oh, this could be trouble.
No?
Ooh, he has landed on drama,
Drama.
and it seems like he
An
is
automatic
not
respin.
interested in that. He too will be saving that drama for my mama.
Drama
And
for your
the
mom.
drama could come back
no.
with...
Oh, boy.
Oh!
You know, I gotta say, it just seems like everything is going Kristian Harloff's way today,
And now I get everything wrong.
and I don't care for it. I simply do not care for
This
it.
shirt stinks.
All right. I, sir, will be administering these questions to you in the category of Sly and Arnie movies. Here we go. In The Terminator, what is the name of Sarah's roommate?
Arnold punch a camel on that one.
I'm gonna be brash. Gina?
Ooh, I am so sorry. That is incorrect.
For the steal?
Yeah, I do want to steal. Jennifer.
Oh, so close. It's everybody's favorite character from Gilligan's Island, Ginger. Ginger.
A lot of people in the 80s had a roommate named Ginger.
Yes, they did. That's what the 80s were known for.
Yeah.
All right. That is all right. No points exchanged. No points won or lost. Here we go in question number 2. In Rocky 2, while at the zoo, what kind of animal does
tiger.
Rocky say he...
A tiger.
Sorry.
Tiger.
That is correct. What kind of animal does Rocky tell he'll send a wedding invitation to? All right, what kind of animal? There were some problems there.
It really
but,
is amazing that moron landed Adrian. When you really think about it.
But he still got
Take
the
her to
correct
the zoo.
answer.
You know you want to like fuck off and eat spaghetti. I was like, who dates that?
All right.
Open your prize.
All right, here we go. It is a 1-point game. You can take the lead if you answer this correctly.
What's for
without
dinner?
going
5
multiple
raw
choice.
eggs?
Kristian Harloff.
Don't let the tiger poop in the living room.
What is the name of the small Washington town in the film First Blood?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your options are A, Lewisburg, B, Clayton, C, Sedona, or D,
Sedonia.
Clayton.
That is incorrect.
Sedona.
Mark baby carrots, Ellis,
Yeah.
for the
Sedonia.
Yeah, give me
Give
the
him the
multiple.
choices
Yeah.
again.
The choices are A, Lewisburg, B, Clayton, C, Sedona, or D, Hope.
I don't think Hope floats, so I'm going to go Lewisburg.
Ooh, Hope does in
does
fact float. And that was the correct answer. These are hard. These are hard questions. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes the answer is always John Williams, and sometimes it's Hope.
True. The whole damn wheel's in your favor.
Yeah.
I don't see Pauly Shore on there anywhere.
All right, here we go. Kristian Harloff, your fourth and final question in the category of Arnie and Sly movies. What is Bruce Willis's code name in The Expendables?
Oh, boy.
This is tough. It's multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Temple, B, Church, C, Hawk, or D, Bird.
I think Church is still Arnold.
Oh, wait. Church is on
Church.
Statham.
That is correct.
Oh, because he beats him into church, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, coming as a surprise to no one, we are tied at the end of round 2. Well, Mr. Harloff, once again I ask you to go to the wheel as we enter the betting round.
Here we go.
Doesn't even stand there because it doesn't matter where the wheel lands on this one. There is no respin allowed. So if you want to save us time, you can just go back to your seat right now.
Comedy.
It has landed on comedy,
Here we go.
which is a category I am familiar with.
Let's have some yucks.
Gentlemen, I will ask that you place your bets. You are allowed to wager anything from 0 to 3 points.
You know this game well. Have you played before?
No, I have seen it on my iPhone. And I am a big fan. Here we go. Question in the category of comedy is, in the film Raising Arizona, both H.I. and the bounty hunter Leonard Smalls have the same tattoo of which classic cartoon character?
Holy crap.
Raising Arizona was one of my favorite movies as a young man, and
Woody Woodpecker.
when he says, or when she says, "Hi, I'm Baron," I thought she was saying, "Hi, my name is Baron," which I always thought was a weird name for a woman. All right, pencils are down. We have got answers. They may or may not be correct. We are going to start with you, Mark Ellis. What do you got?
So
How much did you bet?
I bet 2 points.
All right.
And because it's called Raising Arizona, I figure what's in Arizona? Get a lot of roadrunners running around there. Give me the 2 points, Levine.
I will tell you whether or not you are correct after I see what
I actually think it's like Coyote, but I did not put that.
All right.
And 2 points,
You
Woody
wagered.
Woodpecker.
2 points. Woody Woodpecker is correct.
Christian goes
A
up.
big 4-point swing.
Between the two of them.
A big 4-point swing
Between the two of them.
between those two players. Category round 3 really is a big make or break, but that's okay
Because we have
the dreaded speed round coming at us hard and fast. You guys know the rules of the speed round. So, gentlemen, here's how we're going to do it. I will read all 5 questions.
Okay.
Rachel will be the one to call out the name once she sees the green light, and then you have exactly 2 Mississippis to give your answer.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Yes. Good to go.
All right. Quiet, please. Question number 1.
Joey, cut it out.
Kurt Russell played USA Olympic hockey coach.
Miracle.
Christian.
Miracle.
That is correct.
Felt like I got it first.
Question 2.
You didn't.
What classic Greek mythology figure did Brad Pitt portray?
Christian.
Achilles.
That is correct.
That's
Question,
my Achilles heel, huh?
question number 3. What was the nickname of Indiana's child sidekick?
Mark.
Round.
Two.
Short round.
Nope.
Sulla.
Ooh, the answer is short round.
Oh, I was thinking Indy has a kid in Last Crusade. I was thinking about the big guy that blows the bugle.
Yeah, sure.
I love that guy. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 4. In what 2016 crime comedy will you hear the quote, "I had to question the mermaids"?
Mark.
Shit. Nice guys.
That is correct.
Nicely done.
Well done, sir. Good comeback. Good comeback.
Jeez.
And the fifth and final question in the speed round. Who was the voice and puppeteer
Frank Oz.
of Yoda?
Frank Oz.
That is correct.
Nice little comeback.
Ellis, keeping it a 5-point game, which we have all discussed this. 5 points is the outside edge of comfort. 6, that's the bad number. But he has kept it within 5 points, giving himself a fighting chance of staying alive in round 3, which, as we all know, is the round where games are made or broken. So,
Good sell.
Kristian Harloff,
Yeah.
since you are in the lead, you get to give us the numbers that you would like to have your questions randomly assigned from in the final round.
Because they're so significant.
Yes.
18, 2, and 11.
18, 2, and 11
mean nothing.
are the numbers. Mark, Ellis, what are you?
I wanted 11 because I was going to go with the 3 quarterbacks that won Super Bowls, the Redskins.
want it
I
back?
can't take Mark Rippon. So I'm going to go Joe Theismann, number 7. Doug Williams, number 17. And then, damn, I'm really in a bind. I'm going to go with NFL MVP of the 1982 season, the kicker, Mark Mosley, number 3.
Wow. I'm going to say
none of those
I only enjoyed 5 of the 6 numbers those guys said, but I'm not going to tell you which ones. I want to keep people guessing. All right. Mark, Baby Carrots, Ellis, you are going to be up first. I will be administering your questions, sir.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Indeed you may. You have picked number 7. This corresponds to the category of rom-coms.
Boom!
Rom-coms.
Can I steal in this round?
No stealing is available, and I know you know that, you show off. All right, Mark Ellis.
Send it
for
up to Matt Atcheny.
2 points in the category of rom-coms. Who plays Drew Barrymore's brother in the film Never Been Kissed?
Never been kissed?
That is a rom-com, I believe.
Never seen the movie.
Oh boy.
I also never been kissed.
Who the heck played her brother? Sean Astin played her brother in 51st Dates. I don't remember who played her brother.
Answer in 5, 4,
I'll use a JT roll.
3. Oh, very well. The question again is, who plays Drew Barrymore's brother in Never Been Kissed? I think you could cut the tension in here with a knife. In
People are
5,
not happy that he's never
4,
been kissed.
3, 2.
Give me another JT roll.
Okay, using
Wow.
a second JTE roll, who plays Drew Barrymore's brother in the film Never Been Kissed? You know, there's an
Yeah, boy.
who's in this film.
I'm going to go with
5,
acting giant
4,
Skeet Ulrich.
Oh, a very good guess, but the answer is David Arquette.
Wait,
Yeah,
wasn't Sean
I thought it was Sean Astin.
It was not.
That is
Never been
51st.
kissed. I was ready to say Sean Astin, friend of the show. Yeah.
Boy, it's a good thing you didn't get this question, isn't it? Isn't it? All right then.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one if you're
Sitting over here like, what an idiot.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay, that's all right. Shake it off, sir. Shake it off.
Skeet Ulrich and David Arquette, both in Scream.
Both in Scream. That is absolutely correct. All right. For category number 17, you will be dealing with Julia Roberts films.
I'm sensing a theme.
Julia Roberts films.
Seen every one of them.
She's a pretty lady.
Yeah, not too shabby. Yeah, my brother up in Schenectady at a date with her.
You want to give me my question there, Levine?
Yes.
Imagine Rocky asking out Julia Roberts. Oh, I think I like the pretty woman. You're the hooker, right? You go to the zoo.
They'll keep
Don't
going
steal
with
my
the impressions
floss.
if we don't stop them now.
For 3 points.
Yeah.
Category of Julia Roberts films. In 1990's Flatliners, which actor plays the first person to attempt the dangerous experiment of deliberately flatlining for a minute before resuscitation?
All right, let's go through who's in it. You got your Oliver Platt. You got your Billy Baldwin. Are you counting, really? I'm going to go with Kiefer Sutherland.
That is correct for 3 big points.
Big.
Wow. That is a huge, huge.
Kevin Bacon, right?
Yeah. Speaking of flatliners, I just came to life.
You sure?
You just
Saved off that.
Sure
just jinxed yourself.
did. All right.
He has to get this one, and then
This
toss it back
is
to Kristian.
a big question. This is potentially for the match, Mark Ellis, for 5 points and a 17-14 lead over your opponents.
Come on, Pauly Shore movies.
You have chosen number 3, which corresponds to the category that I dread in my sleep, animated films.
I don't like to swear in this desk. Fuck.
Sir. All right, for 5 points and the lead.
Aww.
See, this is the kind of
This is
brotherly
Schmoes.
love.
Yeah.
See, you guys are the living persona of the city of Philadelphia right now. That's how I feel.
Everyone wears that costume?
Everyone looks like this in Philadelphia.
That's nice.
For
We
5
got balls,
points.
fuckers.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta get out of here,
Give me
guys.
a
The studio.
cheesesteak.
There's another show after us.
Yeah, he hosts it.
Oh wow. All right, well then I'll take my sweet time. Here we go, Mark Ellis for the lead. In the film Shrek, which 90s Billboard Hot 100
Rockstar!
song plays during the opening sequence where we watch
now,
Shrek's
you're a
daily
rockstar.
routine in his swamp?
Hey now, you're
So
a
you said
rock star.
90s top 100.
Hey now, you're a rock star. Put your game on.
Serious
Let's
thinking.
play.
3,
Hey now.
2,
Or no,
Give me my last GT real quick.
very well, sir.
Right.
There's All
In
Star.
Shrek,
All
what
Star.
90s Billboard Hot 100 song plays during the
All
opening
Star.
sequence where we watch Shrek's daily routine in his swamp?
All Star.
What a weird way to frame that. Like, what? Hot 100?
It was a big hit song.
It's a big song.
It's a big song.
All Star.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna say, Sir Mix-a-Lot, baby got.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Your winner by way of technical knockout, Kristian Harloff. I know about it. I'd love to see the two guys. Yes. I feel like we're not really holding it in. This is a complete fiction. Tell me that right
Sorry,
now.
guys.
Kristian gave me a cool grams right before the film. It slipped me $50. He said, look, throw the match my way. It's been a while since I've competed. I gotta wipe the stink of losing to you off of me. And you know what? I respond to the almighty dollar. But let's see how the two of them play it when they speak to Jen Sturger in the post-show match. Take it away, Jen.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here. Holy shit, guys, that happened.
I know, it was pretty crazy. Good match, buddy.
Yeah, it was fun. You know, I just I brought a pitching wedge to a long drive contest.
It was look. A lot of it went my way, and that's what happened. When you look at the match spectacular, nothing went my way. This one went my way. The scores and soundtracks, you get that. Those Stallone questions, and those are hard.
They were tough. I mean, as my roommate Ginger is fond of saying, man, that round 2 can really get you. And then the animated in round 3 was tough. You know, it was a tough draw, I think, for both of us.
Yeah.
So it's a defensive struggle here, but it was fun.
What did you have? Did you miss your? You missed your 2 and your 5. I knew your 2 and your 5.
Yeah.
I did know those 2. Smash.
You were whispering to each
I
other.
know. I looked over and I said, "Oh, sorry." It took me a second to get it, but I got it.
Yeah, I'm not a rock star. I didn't get my game on. I didn't come play.
You got the spandex on. How are you going to pee in that?
Oh,
He already
it's going to
did.
be a challenge. What do you mean, how am I going to pee in
He
it?
did at the desk.
Go back and watch round 3 really
It's
closely.
a real mess. Alex, have a good time cleaning that up. It was a lot of fun. I hope that you guys had a good time.
Imagine if we were bosses like that. Hey, I pissed the suit.
Right.
Go take it to the
We
laundromat.
put on an entertaining match. Now clean up this shit.
Seriously, guys, patrons have been wanting this match for such a long time.
Yeah.
Like,
it's got to feel pretty good to give the people what they want, and it must mean a ton to you that they fought to get this match here.
100%. I mean, that was the thing, is that we wanted to do this for those people, it's specifically for them. I know it's a match they wanted to do for a long time. We always wanted to play each other, just never stacked up. We always wanted to do a 5-rounder, hope to be for the title, hence coming out with the belt. So it was a nice little
Neither of you earned that belt today.
No, it wasn't a belt-earning kind of match. It was fun, and I don't think it's the last time you've seen us play each other. And I'm probably saying that because I would love a rematch. At some point, I think if the patrons want it, we will do this again. And who knows, maybe I'll be unretired devil. I could be business devil.
I'll dispute that, Jen Serger. With 10 more points, I could add 24 points. So I'm going to say that I like my performance.
Back to you guys.
That was an awful lot of fun. I love to see the camaraderie between the two of them. I mean, this is a Patreon match, exhibition for fun. How do you feel about the match today?
I loved it. I loved every minute of it. These guys are good friends. They, came up with this league. They started an amazing thing that we've all been a part of for so long now, and to see them have that much fun and feel the heat of what it's like to be back behind that desk, because I think they forget very easily. You're probably going to forget very easily how difficult it can be up there.
Oh, sometimes. I think you never forget how to ride a unicycle without a seat. It's very uncomfortable, but it's a sense memory that'll stay with you till the day you die.
Well, it did for Harloff.
It certainly did. Mark Ellis played a fantastic game today. I feel like if we'd maybe had 6 rounds, he could have pulled it out, but he just
if he gotten Pauly Shore movies.
If he gotten Pauly Shore, I think we should really be asking a lot more Pauly Shore movies.
I disagree.
On the Schmoedown. But look, there's no next matches for either of these guys. There's nowhere to take it from here, except I suppose if we hit a certain number of Patreons, perhaps we could get the two of them to, I'm just spitballing here, maybe do an Iron Man match that's all Van Damme, Arnie, Sly movies, maybe something in that realm, just for shits and giggles.
Only if they did it via impressions the whole way through.
Absolutely. They are not allowed to do it as themselves. I'm going to say I want to hear Arnie and the impression that everyone knows Mark Ellis is best known for, Julia Child. So, I guess that's it from all of us here at Schmoedown Patreon.
Yeah. Thank you so much to all the patrons. We couldn't do this show without you guys, and we were really excited to be a part of this special match just for you guys. So enjoy it, tweet about it, talk about it, and we'll see you next time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Rachel the Crusher Cushion. It's been an honor to sit next to you. I'm Sam Levine. We'll see you guys next time on the Schmoedown.
Well, that was a very entertaining match. You could tell Kristian and Ellis, they were really having fun, enjoying themselves up there. So, kudos to you. Congrats, Kristian, on the win. Really good, hard-fought match between you both. And again, thank you for releasing this to everybody. It's really it's a nice thing to do. I mean, you guys, you didn't have to, but you did. You guys are such awesome people, and you should be commended for your generosity around, getting into the holiday spirit. So thank you. But yeah, next year, I'm really excited. I'm trying to find out a way. I'm ready to join the Patreon. I'm ready to join at the $20 tier. I got the $20 put up to the side. But I need to figure out how I can actually join a Patreon. But I don't have a bank account or a credit card. So any help somebody can be to help me do this, I'm ready to join the Patreon. I just need to know how I can do it without having a bank account or a credit card. So any help will be greatly appreciated. But if you like my reactions, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, Chris Woodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. So until next year when the Schmoedown starts back up, or if we get another exhibition match or movie trailer, this is your boy C-Dub. Peace.